Pay attention, you bastards.
When you talk about scary, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about scary, how do you call somebody out? You say, listen, I ain't even tripping. I'll fight you. But this what I need. This what I need to fight you.
I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's going to set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even going to have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
Then somebody goes and gets the money that you say that you need, right? Because a lot of people like to pop it and be like, man, if it's, I'm only fighting for this price. I'm only going to do it for this price. Then somebody go get the number that you asking for.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Laila Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Then all of a sudden, nah, we can't do. When you talk about scary, see, this is the thing. You cannot go and pop it. You can't go and pop it to somebody that's willing to match you at wherever you want to be at. You can't do it. You can't do it. You make yourself look stupid. And this is a perfect scenario of making yourself look stupid and messing up your legacy. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it, it's been talks. Claressa Shields wants to fight Laila Ali, right? Of course. You know, that's no difference from Gervonta saying, yo, I want to fight Floyd, right? And it's like, look, Floyd like, man, that ain't even worth my time. I've been and made my legacy. I've been and did my thing. But since he want to pop it, this what I need. And Gervonta come back to the table like, here, I got it. What's up? What's up, big dog? I got it. This is the same scenario, right? Claressa Shields popping it. She like, yo, Laila Ali was the best. In her prime, she was the best. But that shit is over. It's my time now. It's my time now. Right? And then she goes, shit, I'll fight her. Whatever. It's whatever. I'll fight her. Then Laila Ali, of course, you know, she gotta stand up for herself and be like, man, ain't nobody worried about you. But my numbers is up here. If you can get to here, then we can do it. If you can get to here, we can do it. And I'm sure she thought Claressa Shields was gonna be like, dang, I can't get to that level yet. Nope, not at all. Claressa Shields goes, bet, and goes and gets the money Laila Ali is asking for. And so for Laila Ali to turn it down, because that's what she did. She turned the fight down. She said, I'll do it for this price. You got to come up to here. Claressa Shields came to that level. Exactly what she wanted at. And then she turns it down. That's why I say you can't get scarier than that. You can't get scarier than that. Because what happens is, you like, oh, damn, okay. Nah, well, what if I lose? Because if you're sure that you're going to win, it's nothing at all. You're not even tripping. You like, man, come on. I would have fought you for less. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you got my number. Come on. So that's why I just don't respect it. And that's why I say I feel like she messing up her legacy. Because at the end of the day, listen, we know Laila Ali put that work in. We already know. She put that work in when it was time to put that work in. The problem is, stop popping it. You popping it like you with whatever. And if you popping it and then somebody call you out on that same level and meet you exactly where you trying to be at, you can't turn it down. You cannot turn it down. That makes you look like a cornball. And that's exactly what she did to herself. It's made herself look like a straight cornball. Shame on you. Shame on you, Laila Ali. Shame on. I don't care. We all got respect for Muhammad Ali. We all got respect for your pops. We get it. Yeah. But nah, you corny as hell for that. You know you corny. We know you corny. Look, get in the chat. Let me know. Am I tripping? Is she corny? Is she corny or is she just, oh, she too old? Because I know a lot of y'all gonna want to argue about this. Oh, well, no, Laila Ali she would have did this and that. No, she wouldn't have. She wouldn't have. Because if she would have, it would have been no issue. Even if it's, hey, look, I'm going to get in the ring with her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to go get the money. I'm going to just get through the fight. And even if she take a L, you still got out there. But for you to go hard and talk all this shit, she gang, like you just it like that, and then you let this younger girl go, well, shit, come on. You can get it too. Come on. Like, I don't know why you keep popping it like you can't get it too. You can get it too. That's crazy. We didn't see, because if she talking about age, we didn't see Tyson get out there with Jake Paul. We didn't see Tyson get out there. And everybody will say, oh, well, no, that fight was rigged. And, but still, even if it was, he got out there. He got out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this is a real fight and she really swinging, or you don't want her to really swing, that's cool. Let it be known. Hey, listen, I'm an older woman. I'm not trying to get hit no more. Yeah. Let it be known. Let it be known behind the scenes and still make it happen. But again, for you to just pop it like how you popping it, and then somebody call you out and be like, well, shit, let's do it then. And for you to turn it down, that's just some cornball shit. It's some cornball shit. If you're too old, then you're too old. It is what it is. If you're too old and you can't handle it, just say that. Just say that. But don't get out here acting like you still that and you're not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. People didn't call Floyd out a lot of times. And Floyd done the fights. And he's still doing little exhibition fight. Like, keep the name alive. Right? At this point, it ain't even about, necessarily winning for real. You know what I'm saying? I think that as fighters, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think that we at a point now where fighters can get out there, older fighters can get out there and still keep the name alive. Tyson, still keep the name alive. Floyd, still keep the name alive. Where it's like, bro, I don't really have to really get out here and fight for real. When it was time to do my thing, I did my thing. When it was time. I don't really have to get out there and go hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to get out there and really hurt myself. Right? And that's the one thing that I respect about a lot of fighters, Floyd being one of which is why Floyd my favorite fighter. He says it all the time. The name of the game for me has always been to retire comfortably. Not retire where you hurt and retire where you can barely speak. You know what I mean? Your mind ain't right. You can't use your mechanicals. You messed up. Right. And that's the one thing I've always respected about Floyd, because people used to say Floyd used to run. All he did was run. He just a runner. But it's like Floyd got out there and did what it was to do. And he got out there and did the things that won the fights, but kept him sharp. Right. As people want to say Floyd dumb, Floyd this. But at the end of the day, Floyd still can move around. Floyd can still take little exhibition fights. Floyd can still get out here and be great and still raise his kids and raise his grandkids and still be around and be active. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that about a lot of fighters. We can't say that. You know what I mean? So, again, that's what the game is about, is getting out here and doing your thing. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with keeping the paper going. It ain't nothing wrong with putting on a show, right? If you, like, at the end of the day, you build a name for yourself. And that's what I see with a lot of fighters, a lot of people in general, right? You got a YouTuber, Jake Paul, right? He got on this platform, YouTube, and he built a name for himself that he can now eat off of for years and years and years to come, outside of YouTube, outside of just being a streamer or being a content creator. right? Outside of that, you know what I mean? And I look at boxing the same way. You did what it was to do, Laila Ali. You did what it was to do. Now you can still take fights like this or any fights and still get out here and put on a show. We would have loved to see that. And we still would love to see it. You know what I mean? If you don't feel up to it as far as, I'm really going to fight, again, then just have the meeting. Hey, listen, we gonna do it like this. We gonna put it together and it's going to be, it ain't going to be no real fight. It's going to be, you know what I mean? Just on some Mike Tyson shit. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. It's going to be on that type of vibe. It's not going to be no real fight. Because I don't care what nobody say. That was not a real fight to me. You know what I mean? And that's even still an argument.
Man, Mike Tyson was holding back. If he wasn't holding back.
I think that's cap. The nigga's 60, bro. He's 60. He's 60. Do I think that both fighters are kind of like holding back? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't think that Jake Paul really was like, yo, let me get out here and try to fuck Tyson up. I don't think that was a thing. Let me get out here at 20-something years old and try to fuck a 60-year-old up. Come on now. So for the people that's like, man,
No, you seen Tyson? When Tyson was practicing, you seen what he did.
it's at practice. It's hitting a bag. It's not the same. That's hitting a bag. You're talking about somebody, a 60-year-old hitting a bag for 1 minute. We're not talking about 12 rounds. Like, I knew he was going to be winded. I knew that fight wasn't going to last because even in Tyson's prime, he wasn't a fighter that went for a long time. As much as people would like to say,
Oh, man, Tyson.
yes, Tyson used to knock niggas smooth out. Yes, he did. In earlier rounds, yes. Then he used to get tired. And he's still good, but he took his losses because he got tired. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at what Tyson was doing, do I think Tyson was kind of holding back? Yes. Do I think that Jake was kind of holding back? Yes. But even if Tyson would have went fully out, would he have really done something? I don't believe it. Now, maybe if you went full out and he caught him one good time, is it possible? Of course it is. But overall, do I see a 60-year-old man get in there knocking Jake out? As much as y'all want to say, oh, you just a YouTube. He can fight, though. Not at the level, obviously, of the real fighters, but he could fight, though. You know what I'm saying? He's not a punk. So I don't agree with that. But like I said, the point that I'm getting at is this. Laila Ali, there's nothing wrong with getting out there and just keeping the name alive. There's nothing wrong with getting out there and putting on a show. There's nothing wrong with that. We're in the content era, right? You know how when the internet started, it was like a gold rush. It was like, yo, like this is the thing. We're in a content era. So at the end of the day, if a fight happens, we look at it as content. You have a perfect example in front of you with Jake Paul and with Mike Tyson, which is why I'm giving the example. Right? It's a perfect example in front of you. You don't have to really get out there for real. You can still get out there and just go get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm good. You might be. But Floyd good too. And Floyd paper way longer than y'all's. It ain't even close. But he's still getting out there and he's still for the love of the sport. And he's still like, man, I could pick up a bag. Wait a minute. I could go pick up a bag doing this, put on this show. Boom. I asked for a certain number. She came to my number. So she don't even have to look at it as a real fight. Because truthfully, a real fight, you gonna get washed. At this point, it's not like a Floyd where Floyd's still sharp, still training. No. She knew she was gonna get washed. That's why she was like, oh no, I'm just playing. How you let this girl call your bluff and you Laila Ali? Your daddy would have never did that. Ever. So, again, as always, man, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all watching. Man, let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man, because this shit is crazy to me. Let me know. I mean, let me know how y'all feel. Y'all know how I feel. Let me know how y'all feel, because this shit to me is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.